Hey guys, welcome back. Tech 702, Mike again on the mic. Let that sink in. I have not held a Pixel 6. However, today Google made the Pixel 6 a little bit more official, so we're beyond the leaks with it. Now, I've been advocating since the Pixel 5 came out and everybody crapped on it last year to chill out because something was brewing, and it turns out I was right. So sit back and relax and let's check out what I think is going to be the phone of the year for multiple reasons. Now, if you're an iPhone user and you've ever thought about using Android or switching or trying it out, this is going to be the one. So check this out. Okay, let's start with the design. We got lots of pictures and some video that I totally ripped off their page. So it's not full resolution, but you get the idea. The design actually harkens back to the Nexus 6P, which is probably the most best looking phone that they've ever made. And you see it has the same camera bar they have on top there, and I think it's super sexy. Now the colors it comes in, there's gonna be 3 different colors for both models, both the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro. Now the Pixel 6 is gonna come in the coral orange, which is definitely gonna sell out. That's gonna be the most popular one. And then a regular black, and then it looks to be between a mint and a green for the final color on that one. Now on the Pro side, we have black, and then you have gray, which is probably the one I'm gonna get because I want white or as close to panda as I can replicate from the old school. And then it's an interesting gold color or yellowish. I think it'll look better in person, but the picture's kind of meh. So let's get into the specs. You have a 6.4 inch screen on the regular Pixel 6 and then a 6.7 inch screen on the Pro. On the Pixel 6, it looks like they're gonna run a 90 hertz refresh rate and 120 hertz on the 6 Pro, so that's pretty sweet. Rumor is P-OLED panels, which has not been confirmed, but since every other leak has been confirmed, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's what the deal is. And then you're gonna have an Android 12 operating system, of course, right out of the box, the stock vanilla experience, and on the front, you have pretty much bezel-less with a hole punch camera. You're looking at a huge upgrade on the camera side of things. Now, we don't have the exact details, but again, the rumors are 50 megapixel shooter in the rear, and then we're gonna have the wide as regular, and then on the Pro, you actually get a 4x telephoto lens. Now, I'm gonna talk about not only is this a hardware upgrade, but when we look at the new chip, this could be an absolute game changer, the same way that Pixel computational photography changed the game a few years ago. The thing that probably makes this phone the most exciting is Google is now making their own silicon a la Apple. So this is going to be the first SoC from Google's production line, and it's definitely what they want to feature. It's what they started their tweets with, it's what they had MKBHD lead with, and other creators that have had access to these phones already. So expect that to be a huge, massive upgrade. You may have known it as Whitechapel was the code name before, as in the leaks, but moving forward, this thing is going to be huge. So you have all the AI and photo ability that Google already is known for on their Pixels. And the first thing that this is going to allow for is post-processing to take place faster on the phone and more secure on the phone. They're not gonna have to send anything out, which is gonna add a layer of security in itself, because now when you take photos or do processing similar to how an iPhone works, everything is gonna take place on the phone, whether it's transcribing, etc. So I think that'll lead to increased security and faster processing times. Now, MKBHD also mentioned that he got to see video used on this Pixel 6. And while he could not provide samples, he mentioned that the Google AI that we're used to seeing so wonderful on the regular Pixel phones has now been implemented into their video. So I can only imagine how amazing this is going to be. I also expect with full control of the SoC that we might see better battery life, depending on the battery size. We don't know on that yet. But even if it's as good as what they did with the Pixel 5, but with the faster SoC, they claim here that it's the fastest one ever. So you can imagine it's still gonna outrun the Snapdragon and the 4, and that's a pretty good start for an SoC. That's good enough. Also, as we go down the silicon highway of magic, I would imagine it's a year or two away before we start seeing it appear in Google tablets, Google laptops, and similar stuff as they build their own walled garden around their hardware and software. So that's the Pixel 6. Going into this, Google is saying that they're going to spend more on marketing than they've ever spent before on a product, meaning This is for real. This is going to be top of the line hardware, top of the line software, and they're making the push that all the haters have asked them to. So I want to see everybody give this thing a fair shake. They're also talking about 5-year software updates that keep it on a par with Apple. Mixed in with the Titan chip, this thing is going to be a beast. So stay tuned for more details. I'm sure they're going to spoon feed it to us over the next couple of months. I would expect a late September or October launch. And if you have any questions or comments, put them down below. Talk crap. Show me where my sheep are at, or if maybe you're considering it because they're making the right changes to get you interested. In any case, as always, thanks for your time. If you like this kind of content, sub, do all that other crap. I don't even know how the cool way to say subscribe to the channel is anymore because we all look like idiots. Anyways, have a great week. I'll see you guys next time.